Okay. The pictures on the back with the heart attack and stroke.
Yeah, that's needed, but maybe have that at less than half of the page size.
Okay.
Here it's taking up more than half, so it's looking like that's the most important thing. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yep. Got it. Okay. Any final thoughts on this version before we look at the other version?
No?
Okay. So we are going to switch over to version 1, which is the other one you should have received. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. So it's got the square bones. More square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the only difference is actually that middle benefits section and how that presented.
24 months. Yeah.
That should be the same.
I think that's the same. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay. So looking at the way this is presented, you can take a minute, but then if you tell me if you like this one better or worse than the previous one.
Let me see what is the big difference in these two. Well, it looks pretty much exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Can you see the one I have on the screen? Can you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. You have that one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to talk about that middle image. How do you feel about that? The benefits, the bone, like the number 1 builds your bone.
Well, this image is good too.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, this image is good. This depiction is good too.
Okay. Do you like one better than the other?
Well, I like this one better because it actually shows the bone.
Okay. So the version 1 that we're okay. I'm sorry, it's confusing.
Yeah.
The second one that we've looked at. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you feel? I guess I'm trying to compare to you, but the third one that's treated with placebo, do you like including that in with, I guess I should say, do you like all 4 of these images? Would you prefer anything different?
This is talking on. Well, the placebo one looks a bit more thicker to me, more denser to me.
Okay.
Than the one treated with the osteoporotic with product X.
Okay. Do you think this image would help your patients understand?
It would. But maybe have the bone with the placebo little less dense, because you have to show the difference. And it has to. They really have to understand when they look at a bone that this is a big difference.
Okay. Anything else with that image or with how your patients would react to it?
No, that's about all I would say.
Okay. And this was on the other one, but we didn't really talk about it. What do you think about the spine fracture image, the circular image with the spine fracture?
It's very difficult for the patient to even understand that's in the spine. So I would have a longer spine.
Okay. Like show more of the back?
Like a full spine, like a full spine, and then showing the fracture properly, because this little area, the patient may not even know that this is part of the spine.
Mm. Okay.
Because we know what the vertebral bodies look like, but they won't. So when you say spine for them, it's more the whole entire spine that they look at.
Okay. Do you like having an image showing the spine fracture?
Yeah.
Is it just
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Anything else? I'm
No.
sorry. Let me trying to make sure we covered. Okay. If you had to pick the layout of the first one we looked at or the second one, which one would you say you like better?
I like the second one.
Okay. Okay. All right. I believe that's all. So let me just make sure we're good. We're going to move on to the website, but let me just make sure we're set up to do that. So hang on one second.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So I think I need Boris and okay. Boris is coming.
Okay.
Okay. So I believe.
That's my dog.
Oh, really? Well, he's our wonderful tech help as well. Okay, so did you,
So should I click on that?
there should be, do you see a link in front of you? No.
Website link, it says no, nothing.
Okay, hang on one moment.
Okay.
Because once we get this figure, so I'm going to ask that you look at a website that has the information about Product X, and
Okay.
I'm hopefully going to have, like, you'll share the screen so I can see what you're looking at, but we'll need them to help us get that set up.
All right, so if you don't mind me going into the conversation, I'm going to share a screen, and there should be a website on it.
Yeah.
And Miriam, could you please request control? There should be on the upper side of your screen.
Yeah. So it says your request for control of the screen is pending.
All right, let me then give you that access. And now you should be able to manipulate that website. Go and use it.
Go and use it. So you should be able to click around.
So just the prescribing information.
So I don't know if that works actually, but we can try. If you scroll down, oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this is the information for prescribers. So you can actually go ahead and click on those.
Download and review?
You can. That just opens the guide that we just looked at, so you maybe don't do that. But the ones you're on right now, you can click on those and they'll open up.
Okay. So what is REM? So each of it will open up. Okay.
Yep. And you'll notice this does link out to more detailed documents like the prescribing information.
Yeah, yeah. And what is the benefit and all that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And while we're on this page, do you like that when you click, like those are collapsible sections?
Yeah.
Like if you click it, yeah, so it'll close and open. Is that clear to you when you got to the page that that's how it was, or is it a little?
Yeah, it has to. I think when I have it. So does it collapse? Where is it collapsing?
It
When I
should.
click on something else, yeah, I see what you mean.
Or if you click like so next to
Yes.
the prescribers, if you click on that
Yes.
negative, it
Yeah.
should go back
Yeah.
away. Okay. Do you like that? Oh, putting spaces.
Okay, sorry.
Uh-oh. Should be your, yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay. So if you can scroll up, we're going to go back to the landing home screen.
Yeah.
So if you want to hit like the home or the product,
This here?
sorry, if you scroll up again, so you'll see like the product X in the top left corner, that generic, like the name. If you click on there, it'll take you to the home page. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to scroll down, we're going to talk about this page first.
Okay.
If you would look through it, so you'll see the same. There's the REMS information, and then you'll see there's a new section that is about reporting adverse events at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the goal
so
and
if you-
reporting adverse? Yeah.
Yeah. What are your initial thoughts on this page?
Let's see this here. What is REMS? What are the goals of the product? Yes, it's pretty clear what you're
Okay.
supposed to do if you have any, and what you do if you have an adverse effect.
Okay. And how do you feel about the colors on this page and the website in general, I guess?
Well, for prescribers, is pretty, that's eye-catching, but the green for the patient, I would have it a different color. That's more, or not that green. That's like
Okay.
a olive green. It should be more brighter.
Okay. And that's to help with contrast, or?
Yeah, basically for
Okay.
contrast. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. And what about the font used? Is it easy to read? Is it too big, too small?
It's okay. Maybe the reporting adverse events could be a little bit bigger.
The adverse events section?
Yeah,
Zoe?
yeah.
Okay. 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 Are there any words or phrases on this page that might be confusing to the average patient?
No. Nothing confusing. Very
Okay.
clear.
All right, and what about the photo at the top?
Okay. Yep, that's very good.
Okay.
They're showing what looks like a postmenopausal woman, an older woman describing or discussing it with her physician or the healthcare provider.
Okay. All right, and what about the order in which this information is presented? Does it make sense? Is there anything you would
Yes,
change?
it does. No.
Okay. And then, so thinking about the purpose of the website, do you think it would be helpful to use, to learn about Product X for prescribing?
Yes.
Okay. Would you use it? Would you find it helpful in your daily
Yes, to
practice?
share it with patients. Yes.
Okay. Would you use it personally or more for your, would you use it as well or recommend it to your patients?
Probably both. I mean, go over
Okay.
it before I start patient on this and then give them instructions if you want to read more in leisure or, discuss it with their family members. It's easier for them to go to the website and do that.
Okay. All right. Let me. Oh, okay. So if you could click into, we were already in there, but the information for prescribers page. So looking, how do you feel about this image, the photo?
Fine.
Okay. And anything about the way the order of this information, or any final thoughts on this page? Does that flow? Would you move anything?
No. It looks fine.
All right, and then if you could scroll up, and actually we're going to click into the information for patients. At the top, it should have on the right. You can scroll up a little bit. There you go. On the right where it says information for patients.
Information for the patients. Got it. Yeah.
And we'll just peek in here. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so there's another image.
Image looks fine.
Okay. And would you expect there to be similar information, different information in these two pages?
A little bit different, but obviously here you'll say talk to your physician about any concerns or anything, so that will be added for the patient.
Okay, so add that on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts or opinions on either the guides or the website?
No.
Okay.
Maybe in the last one where it says want more information, you can once again put something there, put the website again or something so that they know exactly you have given them enough chances to say this is where you go, either talk to your provider or go to this website.
Okay. If you actually can click in there, and I'm curious to see if what is in there.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So that's exactly
some of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the web? Well, I guess it takes you to the medication guide. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good.
All right. Anything else you'd want to see in here that you think would be helpful for you or the patient?
No. It gives everything. Again, I would put 911 in red. That's the only thing I would do.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, if that is all, then I have just a couple last questions about you and your practice. Let me get to the right page. What race do you consider yourself?
I would be an Asian.
Okay. And what is your medical specialty?
Endocrinology.
Okay. And you're an MD?
Yes.
Okay. And how often do you prescribe injectable osteoporosis medication? Would you say many times per day, once a day, a few times per week, a few times per month, or once a month or less?
Few times per month.
A few times per month. Okay. And approximately how many patients are seen in your practice each year?
In my practice? Whole practice?
Yes.
Or just mine?
We can do either or both, whatever. I know it's hard sometimes to figure out.
Yeah, must be in a year, easily I think 15,000 or so, because we are 11, 12 providers.
Okay, so 15,000, and that's for the whole practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then, which of the following best describes your practice? Is it an academic practice, community health practice, or private practice?
Private practice.
Private. Okay. All right. Well, those are all my questions for you today. So thank you so much for your time. And just, so you should have received an envelope in your, like a prepaid envelope to send the materials back to us. Perfect. So if you can put that in there, and actually, since we didn't get a consent, if you could sign the consent form and include that.
And we can all of these materials, put everything back in that?
Yes, please. And then you will get your payment once we get those back.
No problem.
So, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.